Yo, welcome back. It's the SOBs. Yo, before we get this episode started today, we're gonna do a little merch plug.
What's going on, guys? You go in our bio right now, go to B18, and the link is right there. Just click on the SOB link, just like this. You can see it. Look at this fucking tutorial.
This, and you can get the design, obviously the shirts that we're wearing right now. You get this one, you get that one. We also sell hats, trucker hats. So just check us out, link in bio. Thank you.
Ya tú sabes. Hey!
Hell yeah.
He went through like conversion
therapy and came out the other end with a wife and kids.
Can you hear it?
Welcome to the greatest podcast in the
No.
world.
I'll tell you, I can like barely.
This is
She barely kissed me then.
Boys.
StanleyOni Boyz.
You don't know who the Stanley
It's not gay if you barely kiss somebody, dude.
Well, okay.
It's not gay if it ain't tongue.
Let me show you.
I've heard the expression it ain't gay unless you.
Yo, welcome back to StanleyOni Boyz. It's your boy Griffin.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy El Bing. Estamos ready.
What's up, it's Adon, and yeah, we got a mini fridge, literally just today.
Fuck yeah.
Can't
y'all
see it, but we'll
see
put a
it.
picture of it right here.
Yeah, it came like that actually.
Yeah, like it was like
Weird.
determined for us, dude.
Custom.
Weird.
We actually just signed a deal with a mini fridge company.
Yeah,
dude.
so,
We have our own mini fridges coming
Picture of the
out.
mini fridge will be up here somewhere.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
joined today with Carl and Cam
What's going on, guys?
of Life and Games podcast, and you guys do a lot of your stuff on your own too as well.
Yeah, that's right.
So tell me something about yourselves, man. How you? So we heard vaguely how you guys met on over our story. We asked you earlier, so
Yeah.
I guess let's start there. How'd you guys meet?
You want to tell it?
Sure. So we both went to the same high school. I had just recently moved from Louisiana to Georgia.
Oh, why that move?
Hurricane Katrina.
Okay, all right, everybody.
Yeah.
It's a good enough reason to move.
I was having a hard time like making friends and stuff, and I had made one friend in English class who was his neighbor. So I was going over to his house every weekend, and then one day he invited Carl up because they had been neighbors your whole life, right?
Yeah.
And Carl rolled up, opened, I think it was like an Altoids pack.
Yeah. Little Altoids can.
With
Hell
giant
yeah.
afro. Pulled out a joint, lit it.
You guys met in the 70s, dude? What is this?
The year was 1971.
That was pretty much it. I mean, from there, we just stayed friends.
Hell yeah. So Katrina, how the fuck was that, dude?
It was pretty wild because I was like,
Born like raised there.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And I was 12, 13.
Wow.
And it was just like, hey, we're going to get the fuck out of here.
before all of
Yeah,
it.
it was about 2 weeks before the storm hit.
Wow.
And, yeah. But the crazy thing was, so my parents were split up at the time. So my mom ended up staying down there. And my dad was like, "Fuck this."
Yeah.
So 12-year-old me had to choose where to live and ended up here.
Fuck.
Never looked back.
How was that, man? That had been difficult, no?
I mean, I do wonder sometimes what my life would have been like if I had stayed, but because of, I still had friends down there, so they were relaying me like what was going on. I mean, if y'all remember right when the pandemic first hit, when like Walmart shut down and everywhere else Walmart was running like 6 hours a day, it was like that for like years.
Wow.
Everybody was scarce, and there wasn't even some crazy virus. It was just you couldn't do shit because everything was destroyed.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
how was your mom and all that, man?
not okay. So they just had, what was it, Hurricane Ida?
Hurricane Ida, yeah.
Yeah. She when that storm had hit, they had the first time they had lost their house. Right, most people did, but they spent the next year and a half, 2 years. They lived in a little camper and rebuilt it, and they built it from the ground up, put it on stilts, all that stuff.
Yeah.
About less than a week ago now, Hurricane Ida rolled through down there, totally leveled it again.
Oh, God.
So she's currently in northern Louisiana with my stepsister.
Yeah, get the fuck off the water, dude.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of the whole thing. But you're asking somebody who's lived there their whole
Yeah,
life.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
The sea is literally trying to destroy everything.
Oh, yeah.
Every chance it gets.
I mean, they are tempting God every day.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But yeah, it's not a good place to live. I'm hoping that this is a blessing in disguise, and she eventually decides to come move up here with us and all that good stuff. But it's just really hard for somebody so set in their ways that had like retired down there. Like that was the lifestyle. You wake up every morning, you go launch the boat in the water right in the garage, go live out on the Gulf, fishing, seafood every day. It's a good life when it's good. It's just dangerous. as
Yeah,
hell.
but when it's bad, it's bad.
Oh yeah.
Lose a whole house.
Yeah, straight
Twice.
Twice.
Oh man, that's rough, man.
So how
glad you're here, dog.
How was you, Carl? How did the hurricane hit you, dude?
Yeah, let's see. When Hurricane Katrina rolled through, what was it, 8th grade? I was like, oh dang. So, anyways, I cast my Blue Eyes White Dragon and attack your Dark Magician.
Yeah.
That was my.
And about a year later, you were introduced to screwdrivers.
Yeah. Jeez, screwdrivers. Yeah,
So you lived here, grew up here?
Yeah. I grew up, born in Dalton. Lived here till I was about 8. My mom moved us over to Chatsworth, so I actually graduated from Murray County.
Oh, you actually you know Eek. We were talking met Eek before the music. All that?
Yeah, long before we met in like the 6th grade.
So before the
Glad in middle school. Yeah, way
before the drugs. I don't know. He's probably doing drugs. Was he doing drugs in 6th grade?
I
said before the drugs, but I don't know when they started.
Yeah, no, I don't either. But yeah, it was 6th grade because I think he went to a different elementary school, and we both went to Gladden Middle School. So crazy. Yeah, I mean we all go way back. Turns out, just kind of happened that way.
Yeah.
So you didn't really talk to Eek like growing up then?
No, not really. Man, when did I really actually start getting it? I think it really was just because we're kind of the same shitlords on Facebook. I got invited to a party, to him one day, and then we just started hanging out. But through school, no, we had a couple classes together, but we weren't like super tight.
Yeah. You have a great voice too, man. You're a great podcasting voice.
Thank you.
It doesn't look like you and Eek will go to the same school. Dude. Yeah. You know, like you would go to like a nice private school, and Eek look like he'll go to like the Dukes of Hazzard's Academy or fucking.
Or he wouldn't go to school.
I tried a private school for one time, but I just didn't like the skirt, so I had to get out.
Yeah, dude.
So like, when did you have the afro or like?
So high school. I went like 3 years without cutting my hair. And my hair's, curly and big. I had a big old afro. You could see it from, all the way down the hall in school. It was probably my defining feature. I was a very tall and very skinny guy with just the hugest hair you've ever seen.
Sound like a hippie.
Yeah, very much. Well, you see pictures of me in high school, you think that guy smokes weed for sure. I've got my most iconic pothead picture. I have the big afro. I've got the Beatles style, circular shades on. They're kind of down. You can see my eyes, and I'm wearing a Go Green shirt, and I'm giving the peace sign with a green bandana on. Like it's just the whole everything. Like I was trying way too hard.
Yeah, you checking every single box there.
I went down, opened up the '70s hippie magazine. It's like this and that and this.
Yeah. So I see married.
Yeah, married.
Congrats.
Jennifer.
He's a lucky guy.
No.
We don't talk about him in public, but yeah, married. Been together with her for 3 years now. Got
Kids?
a daughter. Yeah, she'll be 2 in January.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
How's fatherhood?
It's people say you hear all the tropes, right? It'll change your life. You'll never love anybody, and all that's true. But like aside from that, it's just so crazy having something like somebody little walking around your house that's your daughter, and you're like you have to raise this person right, and you gotta act.
You're responsible for it. You gotta feed it.
Yeah,
all that shit.
And then they just do stuff, and you're like. Me, I was never like a dad kind of guy or cared about kids or anything, but like sometimes.
Nah, fuck these kids, bro.
Right. Everybody that's not mine, just go away.
Right.
Well, yeah, it's true. It's great.
Man, the only thing I look forward to like having kids is like when they get to the age where you can like they're so gullible.
Yeah.
You just tell them like, yo, I used to like fucking smoke weed with Bob Marley.
Yeah.
And they just go off to all their little friends.
I can't wait to just lie to my children as often and as extravagantly as possible.
Dude, I'm gonna tell my kid I was the fucking first man to land on the moon and shit. Hell yeah.
Like, little Billy, you see that guy?
I'm gonna tell him Blueface is their grandfather. This is your grandfather right here, dude. There's no hood harder than fatherhood, dude.
Oh yeah.
What about you, Cameron? It's okay if I call you Cameron?
How many kids you got, man?
I've got 2.
Yeah, but I said no. I was stalking your page and I saw a baby, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I just had another one. I've got a 6-year-old and he's 2 months now.
Man,
I
congratulations.
don't know, it's kind of a blur.
Congratulations.
Lack of sleep and whatnot.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty wild. It's like he said though. When you think about it from a removed perspective, where you're like, oh, I will have children eventually, and it will totally transform my life. But it's more just like extra. It's just like you're still you. You just gotta do a little bit more shit.
Right. Yeah.
And
like taking care of a dog, some would say.
But
more like.
Yeah. No, I mean it's pretty much exactly like that.
Yeah, like a dog could talk.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know. And it poops in the toilet. At least it's supposed to.
Nah, not yet.
Dude, I feel like my dog wants to poop in the toilet, dude. Like I'm trying to potty train him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want him pooping inside, but whenever he does poop inside, I've noticed he poops in the bathroom right next to the toilet.
I don't know about dogs, but I know with cats you can train them to use the toilet.
So like he literally like
Yeah.
I feel like he knows where like I feel like he knows the poop goes outside, but if he can't make it outside, he's like I'm gonna just try to put it in the next best place.
That's where they go. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Hell yeah.
you could get him one of those little mats that you put on beside the toilet. Those little potty training dog mats.
I don't know, man. I had those at first, but it's like then you like just like
They get accustomed to shitting inside.
They
Oh,
shit
yeah.
and pee
Yeah.
inside.
So-
People come over to your house. It's just like fucking shit on the mat.
Yeah,
It's
man.
not good, dude.
That's always a classic sign of someone who keeps.
Yeah,
a good
no,
household.
they already had to deal with DB being there. They don't want fucking more shit.
He recently had a roommate, so he's dealing with that.
Shout out DB one
Shout out
time.
DB.
One time.
Yeah.
His cousin actually. man.
He is my
Oh,
cousin.
cool.
Yeah.
So do you leave open turds on mats in your floor? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
It runs in the family. It's like a family thing.
What's your last name?
Salazar's.
It's the
Not
Salazar tradition.
So I see you guys doing stuff on your own too as well.
Yeah.
I mean, Cam, I saw we have probably 5 videos out on YouTube, something like that, 5-4.
Yeah, something
And you got already over 10,000 plays. You're getting a lot of good traction there, man. So, well, I guess what made you guys want to start doing it, like getting the YouTube and everything?
So-
Did you guys do it individually first, or did you guys start together, or?
I hadn't done anything on my own. You had been streaming for probably 3 years on and off.
Yeah.
And no, I mean, growing up in high school, we would make videos together all the time, and like we were both creative types, and we were both. When we had that first meeting, it was very much like we want to do something creative, do something fun, and we knew that our work ethic would help persevere that, where we could actually stick to a schedule and like. You know, the big thing in digital content creation is consistency, right?
Yep.
You gotta hit those uploads, gotta hit those markers, and we knew that because of the way each other were, we could do that. As far as doing all the stuff on our own, it's mainly just like wanted to do other stuff, you know, like we've been doing Life and Games for about going on 4 months now, and a lot of the constraints come from scheduling. I mean, I'm working, 50, 60 hours a week. I've just got a newborn.
Damn.
It's hard to block out time for us to get together and record stuff.
Yeah.
And whenever you sit down and record something over a long period of time and start cutting it up, people are going to notice, hey, you're in the same outfit. It doesn't have that same genuine feel. So to supplement that time a little bit, we each just started doing stuff on our own. And it's been fun.
Because your podcast is not like ours, where it's just like a whole hour together. You guys do like segments, right?
Yeah.
So it's like 10 minutes, 5-minute videos, and you split it up. Okay.
Yeah. We started doing the long form first because that's what we were comfortable with and we felt was good.
It was that podcast.
Right.
An hour or some odd long.
Yeah. And then eventually you realize that that's not what people watch these days. You got to have short content.
Yeah.
So in order to kind of more facilitate our ability to create shorter content, we decided that like, hey, we need to be able to build up our own sort of brands individually and then kind of collaborate as Life and Games, so that way we have a wealth of experience doing different things and then kind of use Life and Games as like bringing that all to the table and creating something with everything we've learned. Like he mentioned, he's got like doing fantastic with his Austin Muffin channel, or his
Great name, by the way.
Yeah.
Awesome Muffin.
That goes all the way back to high school.
Oh, yeah.
It was
Yeah.
his gamer
That was
tag.
like the original, it's boot up the 360, and it was like, pick your name, Awesome Muffin. I rolled
I
with
thought it
that.
was from that first video you had where you were like, what is this, a muffin?
Yeah, well, that
Yeah.
was
It's like-
inspired by the name.
Hey, was it like a given username, or you made it up yourself?
I made it up, little 12-year-old me.
Because I remember I got an Xbox the first time, and I like had them pick it.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and it was gathered mold. That's horrible. Yeah, like
Thanks,
a bunch of
Microsoft.
molds being gathered up, dog.
No, but if you go back and look at the progression of Life and Games, you'll see that we've hit like pretty much every genre, just trying to throw shit and see what sticks. Like we started off with the long form stuff, then we started chopping it up into segments, then we started like we noticed that the shorter stuff was working because, like you said,
People's attention spans.
Yeah.
Especially on Instagram or whatever.
Yeah, Instagram, TikTok, all of that. People's ability to sit down and watch a thing that's not like a full-blown movie where they're trapped in a theater. It's just not really there. You give them that option to click away, they'll probably do it if you give them the opportunity.
Yeah. The first instance they get bored, they're just done with it.
Yeah. Goodbye. And never look back. So, but then we started branching out, being like, well, okay, if we're gonna do these shorter form things, why don't we do more fun stuff? We started Hump Day Headlines, and that was a lot of fun because it was just finding whack-ass news stories and just basically shitting on.
Yeah. I saw the ones you guys did with Eek. That one, the Hump Day Headlines. Yeah, it's funny.
It's really fun.
Yeah. So,
and the skit also with Eek, the T Genie. That shows that. Yeah, Twisted Genie. That was hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and we really wanted to just focus on doing stuff that was more fun, and so that's why he started his Awesome Muffin channel. And for me, I kind of wanted to step a little bit away from the screen a little bit, and I've kind of been taking more of like a director/producer role in some things. I'm working with Ed on his podcast and his lyric explainer videos.
I was like, they look great.
Yeah,
they look great.
Yeah. So I'm working on those, and I'm working with a real estate company, producing some podcasts for them, talking about and I'm looking to, if anybody else wants to do any sort of like a lyric explainer video, like
Kelvin, got you. Now we talk about it.
Yeah. So
no, I don't rap.
Right.
No.
Soon though. Soon.
I don't know.
Not really.
I did. Depression.
Right.
My latest obsession.
There we go. We'll throw it on there. We'll put a camera on there. You explain that stuff.
Yeah, just like over a mellow beat. That's it. That's Drake.
We'll make it happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm just looking to kind of build my skills, helping other people do what they want to do. And I got some stuff. I'm still streaming, every once in a while, but that's kind of the role I'm kind of sliding.
That's good, man. I hope that shit, I hope it works out and you can make that your full-time job.
Yeah,
that would be awesome.
Great at it, man.
Yeah. So did you take classes to do editing?
No, YouTube University all the way.
Hell yeah,
man. When I started editing videos a little bit a few years ago when I was doing some streams, nothing too big, just kind of like iMovie and stuff.
What are you streaming? Just
like Twitch?
What am I? Yeah, Twitch.
Yeah, Twitch.
So twitch.tv/sodapizzle. Shameless plug. I just stream whatever's having fun. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Unite and just talk. The big thing about that is I just like chilling and talking to people while I'm playing video games.
Right.
You get money for doing that, so I'm just gonna keep doing that.
I know, man. It's like these kids making millions of dollars off streaming, dog. How do they do it? Just just go on there, start playing, and just build an audience, I guess?
Yeah, you build an audience, and you just really engage them, and they'll donate to you. You can make it fun by having certain graphics pop up on your on the screen or audio or anything. And
someone donates, it chimes or does some weird shit.
Yeah,
chimes?
Yeah.
Wow. You can set it to foghorn you while you're playing and shit.
Yeah.
I feel like that's one of those things. I remember when I remember my parents getting old. I remember then.
No, you're good. I wasn't gonna say anything, dog. Griffin was gonna.
No, he did the side eye thing, and I'm like, okay, now I gotta do it.
But as soon as Griffin does this guy.
Yeah. It's over.
Kelvin knows he's gonna.
But I remember when I noticed my parents were old was because I remember when they got their first smartphone and had to help them set it up and whatever. I'm like, God, I'm old as fuck. She don't know how to do this shit. And I literally think the point of me when I realized I was getting old is when I was like, damn, what the fuck is streaming, dog? What is this?
Dog, I'm like that with. I refuse to download TikTok. I'm just that. Whatever, that dickhead doesn't want to get on the trend, which I know I should, blah, blah.
Dude, stand your ground.
No,
stand your ground.
Yeah,
okay.
I've been right there with you. I refused to download it. And I ended up downloading it for Life and Games. And it was very much I will post things. I will not fall into this freaking rabbit hole. I'll go ahead and tell you, that app is fucking annoying. Because it is, anytime you follow someone, it's not like a YouTube subscription where it's just they give you your list. It's every time somebody you follow posts a video, your phone's fucking going off.
Wow.
And it is, I've already uninstalled it. I was like, fuck this.
Yeah.
No,
same. I downloaded it because we have them for the podcast that we really never use. But so I downloaded it for that. And I legit, I did not know how to use it. It was just weird. I didn't understand it. It wasn't like Instagram where things were paused. Things were just automatically playing. Yeah. And I was very confused.
Got to keep that lizard brain going, man.
Yeah.
Dude, because don't get any further. I made the mistake. I did the thing.
Oh,
and I was in your exact shoes. I'm never going to download TikTok, whatever. But, as a content creator.
I deleted it, by the way, so I don't have it. I deleted it,
As a content creator, you got to know what people are watching.
You do.
The most popular app right now. That's the hotness. Yeah. And people are on TikTok. So I downloaded it and I was like, fine. At least I got to know what's happening. So I downloaded it and, man, I ended up having to delete it because I sat there one day and realized it's 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm scrolling through TikTok and my brain just feels like mush. I feel like shit. Kind of like a little retarded. I've just been scrolling for hours.
Like a little retarded.
Yeah, and I realized I sat it down and I could feel like my neurons just buzzing in the back of my head. Like, I need more dopamine. What are you doing? I was like, I gotta get off this, man. It's
Molly,
too much.
dude, Molly will help you with dopamine.
It's our
I don't know,
assistant.
man.
She,
TikTok's a lot cheaper.
she's
Dude,
an
I've
addictive
never been
assistant we
happier
got.
than when I used to do Molly all the time, dude.
Yeah.
Literally, it's probably the happiest time of my life.
You
I
look
feel
like
like-
you do Molly all the time.
Yeah,
dog.
like literally, it was just like the happiest thing ever. But the side effects is if you keep abusing it, then it kills off all your fucking dopamine and shit, and then you end up being just like a depressed fucking vegetable. Dude. So like that's not good, dude.
I was like, how well do you think
great.
TikTok translates into podcasting?
The way that TikTok translates into podcasting is that you'll just take the clips or you make little mini podcasts, 1 minute long, and you just talk about something. That's what it does. It takes podcasts to make them 1/30th the length, really,
Yeah.
or you just clip out.
Because kind of we used to do well, I mean, we still do IGTV videos here and there, but now Reels is a big thing, which is pretty much just like regurgitated TikToks.
Yeah.
And that's how I get my fix, I guess.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, I'm all over Instagram Reels, but we upload that and those get way more views than our IGTV videos that we upload. But we had a TikToker that had 1 million followers on, but even that, it didn't translate that well into like the podcast. Like the listens, they were there, but so I saw that like as far as like, people on TikTok, they want to see TikToks.
Yeah.
They don't really want to watch this person that does
podcast.
TikToks.
Yeah.
Because already, especially like if you're a person that's on TikTok all the time, you're already used to watching those like 20, 50-second videos. You don't want to like click over, try to search her name, then go to our fucking channel, then watch an hour and a half long video. You know what I mean? Unless you're like a super fucking fan of that person.
Yeah.
You know?
It's definitely the landscape is quite different these days. But hey, that's just two different types of people, really, because podcasts are still extremely popular.
I mean, look at Joe Rogan's are like.
Oh no, yeah,
4
very
hours long.
saturated market.
Yeah.
Cam, can you hand me a Truly out of our mini fridge that we got?
Okay.
That's a ton from the freezer. Sorry.
Yeah. So
Mango or water?
Ooh, mango, please. And Griffin, you want one?
Yeah, can you pass me one too, please?
Also mango or watermelon?
Surprise me.
okay.
What we do we invite people to our podcast so they can do shit for us.
No,
dude.
you could just handed them down. Dog. Yeah. No, you're good. You're good, dog. You're good.
On the
Thank
white
you.
glove and everything.
So then, like, as far as your edits and stuff, like, do you do that or?
Oh yeah, no. When we started Life in Games, I was using like Windows Movie Maker,
Right.
and
Get a little bit more in here, Cam.
Yeah.
Get in the frame,
Sorry,
dog.
man.
Hell
Carl's not
yeah.
gonna touch you again.
Please.
You don't know my intentions.
no, but basically it was kind of interesting because because it was both of us, and you had some prior knowledge already about editing and stuff. I was constantly bombarding him with questions. You were sending me to certain tutorials and things like that.
That shit sounds familiar, huh?
And-
Oh, I was asking you.
Yeah.
Because Kelvin's our editor, So yeah.
And then eventually,
While John Stewart's out.
Oh yeah. We
And
John
Jason.
We'll talk
They're
about
brothers.
it.
They're brothers.
you ended up pushing me to get the Premiere or the Adobe subscription, and which I did, and it was like a whole new world.
Yeah.
Having access to that software, and within the past 2 months, we were constantly like me wanting to learn it caused you to want to learn more, and we were just bouncing off of each other, pushing each other until we could create the kind of shit that you see now, like crazy ass green screen edits and just wacky crap. I mean, it takes a while, but it's kind of like it's art in a way.
It is. No, it is. Yeah.
You take
art,
the raw
entertainment.
footage and,
Yeah.
you just do whatever the fuck you want to.
Yeah. No, it's great. I mean, when I see I was gonna say you look like a real YouTuber, which is stupid because I feel like anybody could be a real YouTuber. But you get what I'm saying when I say that, right?
Well, I mean, you gotta lead with your best foot forward, and that's an advantage I had when I started my own channel.
It'd be my right foot. I'm right-legged. That's my right foot.
You're right-legged?
I'm right-legged.
I think everybody's just both legged.
No,
dog.
I'm right-legged.
That doesn't.
I can kick way better with my
You
right
got
leg than
two
my
right
left leg.
legs.
Right-legged.
After that,
It's like right-handed.
Yeah.
Right-legged.
But I feel like
Right
there's not like a lot of things you do with one leg.
right
though.
armed.
I think kicking is about the only thing.
Yeah.
Skateboarding, maybe.
Yeah. You're
Yeah,
not.
goofy.
Imagine.
I guess everybody does have a dominant leg
Clock
though.
ticking.
Everybody does.
Yeah.
Imagine doing everything like the opposite hand. Everything. Yeah, I mean, like, wiping your ass, writing, the way you drive. It'd be crazy to like
Yeah.
reaching for doors.
But I feel like I'm weird.
Things you
about
don't
that.
realize that.
Yeah, driving like this would be weird, dude.
I write with my right hand.
Why not?
but
I think I do
with my left
drive
hand.
with my left hand. actually.
You don't even know.
Yeah, I do. I think I do drive with my left hand though.
You do. I feel like you do.
Yeah, yeah.
I've
Yeah,
seen-
left hand on that steering wheel, right hand.
Yeah.
Right hand on that pussy, dude.
Hell
Sorry,
yeah.
you can say pussy on here, dude.
Kelvin,
Yo,
come on.
Yo, you know what I noticed, dude?
What? That we say
So,
pussy?
Stop,
No,
dog.
on television.
Fuck.
On television,
That
they'll-
word stings.
they will not
So vulgar.
they will not bleep out bitch, but they'll bleep out fuck.
What?
Who?
Like on any kind of TV.
Well, because bitch is just a female dog.
Yeah,
That's
but
what a
like,
bitch
so I
is.
was watching
I think it depends on what context you use it into.
no, at all. So I was watching Talladega Nights with Ricky
Oh,
Bobby.
yeah?
Nice.
This is where I noticed, because like in the subtitles, it bleeped out fuck, and it bleeped out fuck in the volume part too. But bitch was just
Chilling.
subtitled like it was normal.
They were talking about a female dog.
I mean, they weren't, but
Yeah.
he was like, because he said son of a bitch, and like they let that shit ride, and he was like, oh, I fucked up, and they blocked out fuck.
They don't bleep out, or they don't censor shit anymore, do they, or something?
It's like after a certain time of day, you don't have to anymore.
Are you really?
I think so. Yeah.
Wow.
I think it was South
It's
Park.
like BT at night.
popularized that because the FCC or whoever changed that rule to where like I think it's after like 7 p.m. you can start saying shit,
Hell
and they
yeah.
abused it by having like a shit counter on the screen and just said it as many fucking times as
It's
they
like Adult Swim. Remember Cartoon Network used to be Adult Swim at night.
Yeah,
They play that like the fucking
they used to do all the
porn and
rat
shit.
porn. I don't know if we watched the same adult.
I
Swim.
know.
Yeah, well, I don't
I think
think
you're talking about
I know they play like Futurama and shit, dude.
That's
no.
not porn.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, dude! Shout out to fucking HBO, dude.
call
Remember?
that
They had that
Skinamax, baby.
Skinamax, that's legit.
that super fucking soft core porn and shit, dude.
You can't. The only actors they have to actually be in love to like
Yeah.
record there. They actually have to be in a relationship. You guys have to date for 6 months, then we can shoot this porn. It's part of the requirement.
What's that movie with Seth Rogen? That's exactly
Oh,
that.
Zach and Miri make
Zach
a
and
porno.
Miri make
Mama's
a
House
porno
too.
just on repeat every night
Hell
on
yeah.
HBO.
No, but that's a great movie too.
I thought you were talking about Sausage Fest, dude. That's my
Oh,
favorite
that's
movie
a
of all
funny movie
time.
too.
Well, didn't they make the a sequel, not sequel,
To
with
Sausage
Paul Rudd?
Fest?
With Zach and Miri?
No, fuck. I'm thinking about Knocked Up.
Knocked Up. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about though?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they did like a second one. They even said it's like the kind of not sequel to Knocked Up,
Okay.
but it was with Paul Rudd instead and some other blonde bitch. I don't know.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Because like,
This is 40.
nah, because Paul Rudd, like he's
Maybe.
the one thing I see the most about is
I
like
think
Paul
it is
Rudd's
him.
like looking at himself in the mirror. He's like, I'm gonna fuck you. I'm gonna fuck the shit
you
out
get
of
this
you.
dick.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like this dick.
But I can't remember the name of the movie though.
Oh yeah, dude. 40-year-old version, dude.
Nah, fuck.
I think it is. This is 40. Honestly,
It'll be right here somewhere.
whenever we gotta look it up.
It says they won't, bro. Editors over here like, mm-mm.
So what came? So when you guys finally decided, like, yo, let's do this podcast?
Yeah.
Well, when did you guys finally were like, all right, let's go, let's do it? And where do you guys record out of?
So that day, when we decided, we were at his house after he just moved in. We were like, we're going to do it. So it was a Saturday, right? And we were saying, okay, next Saturday, we're just going to lock it down and just do it. You know,
Were
no
you guys
matter how-
recording anything before this?
No, nothing.
No podcast, no YouTube videos.
Straight
Hell
from
yeah.
zero.
So 4 months ago, and then
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's-
So, I mean, it was exactly like that. We've just been on it. And, I mean, he had no knowledge of editing. I had just the barest minimum knowledge, like some experience with it. Practically none. So we just started, and the next week originally it was gonna be 3 of us, but we 2 showed up, and we're just like, at that moment we were like,
Who's the third guy, man? It's about the third guy,
I
dude.
ain't gonna call no names.
Yo, fuck that guy.
Third guy.
No, ain't
Kelvin-
nothing like that.
Kelvin
Ain't
loves
nothing like
controversy, so you can't say anything like that.
that. No, it ain't nothing like that. But
Yeah,
we
give me
just-
his phone number and his
Yeah, you
address.
No.
Yeah, you can't talk about don't talk about somebody that you don't talk to no more, or somebody that's no longer a part of something, dude. Because I'll let him know, dude. I'm like, fuck.
He said fuck progressive one time.
Yeah, I did. And Geico.
Because he has State Farm. Actually, he doesn't have insurance.
I
Actually,
don't believe in insurance, dude. It's a scam. Go ahead, dude. I'm sorry.
So yeah, we started it for the next Saturday. We showed up, and we didn't know what we were gonna do or how to do anything. I record off an iPhone just like you guys do.
yeah.
I barely knew
actually,
how to
this is
operate.
a
This is
500
I record
HDL.
off of a Canon Vixia G50
Thank you,
4K.
Thank you.
Very
Thank
impressive.
Red. It's a red.
It's a
camera.
red, a red camera
Yeah,
with.
yeah.
I see you've got the clips, the magazine clips over
Yeah.
there.
It's a
Because the
fucking
reds,
gun?
the cartridges, they look like magazine clips.
Oh,
They have
okay.
proprietary memory cards, and they're called them mags or something like that. Red mag. But
Dude,
anyway.
we know what
I'm about to say, I'm like, yeah.
I mean, you got a stack of them right there. I don't know what
No,
you're
you're
talking
right. Yeah.
we just try to be humble sometimes.
I don't know, man. We just bought this mini fridge. Dog. I don't
I'm just
fucking
clowning
give a
on you.
shit, dog. Look at this.
Yo, quit looking at the mini fridge like that,
Dude,
dude.
it's fucking.
Stop looking
I'm
at it
about to
like
take it
that.
home.
He's got hearts.
Dude, that mini fridge feels violated right now, dude.
Okay, so before I gotta say this before we fucking keep going.
Yeah.
Literally today, I was wanted to clean up because we have a bunch of shit that we just weren't using here in the studio. So we took it all out, and then I'm like, man, it'd be great if we had a fucking mini fridge and a table instead of using this fucking box I use for the TV. And literally down the fucking street in the same outlet, there's a fucking thrift store, and guess what they fucking had?
Mini fridge and a little
Mini
table.
fridge and a table.
Fucking table, dog.
Hell yeah.
It looks so like it belongs there. Everything.
Yeah.
It's like I would have never known.
Yeah. Sorry, man. As you were saying,
What was I saying?
I have no.
You were
We
saying
started on Saturday.
you record off an iPhone just like us.
Yeah, so
And
we
you were
recorded
saying,
on the
fuck,
iPhone.
fuck the third guy, too.
Yeah.
No,
Fuck that guy.
But
No, he never said
so
that.
we sat down and we talked about Pokemon. And the first shot was just so bad. Like we recorded off the phone. I had the tripod set way too low because we were trying to figure out how to record this thing with us talking to each other.
We were trying to emulate like Joe Rogan.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
had, like that side by side all the way down the alley with two guys on each end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except we left like the crotch area in the shot.
Oh.
So Cameron's sitting there like this with some gym shorts on, and you just see the whole thing right there the whole time. And when I sit down and export it off my phone to edit it, I'm like, I can't look at anything besides your balls right now. This is very distracting. So what I had to do was just put a big black bar at the very lower third of the screen. It was the worst. But that was the pilot, and we knew we weren't gonna it was gonna be bad.
Yeah.
We knew it was gonna be shit, but we wanted to just at least make something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. We wanted to try and hit the ground running a little bit. Hence why we did the pilot instead of being like a lot of people. I don't want to say their biggest mistake because ultimately, if you're trying to start a YouTube channel or whatever, you need to just start making.
Right.
But we also wanted to kind of skip that. Oh, here's all the shit stage, but we only gave ourselves a week.
Yeah, we did one episode. And
One
we're like,
episode.
let's go, buddy. That's it.
Yeah, and the only other change we really made was from the official episode 1 to episode 2, we moved the desk. And after that, we pretty much kept that format for pretty much the whole time, aside from on Hump Day.
Yeah. Because originally we had it to where we were sort of facing each other, and as you can see in the later videos, it's more head on. And eventually, it went from side by side to sort of like a V shape, to we're kind of facing each other. Yeah.
That was one thing in that first episode we noticed. We were sitting next to each other like this. It's difficult to address the camera while sitting next to someone while talking to this person.
Yeah.
So by doing that V formation, kind of like what you guys have, where y'all can sit and talk, but like barely turn, three-quarter turn.
Yeah.
And you're good to
Unless
go.
unless you're fucking the 1980s Batman.
Yeah.
Where
I always look,
fucking.
and I feel like
turn around like this.
Joker.
That shit to turn around. You know what I'm talking about?
When he had the hard ass fucking costume
we had
on.
nothing for his
With
neck.
the
The Michael Keaton Batman, dog.
That's
that guy.
wild, dude. Nah, that's a dude
go to
from
school with that guy.
that's a dude from Key and Peele, dog.
No, man. You think
love
about
that-
Jordan Key?
They
You go Key Peele, kid? I don't know.
They actually in the Nolan movies they built that into the plot. In I think it was The Dark Knight, he was like, I can't turn my fucking head.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
What were you saying, Kelvin?
No, whenever you guys are talking about the whole like turning your head and looking or whatever, I always like, even if I'm talking to you, I rarely turn my head and look at you. I look at you right here. Like I look at you on the monitor and I'll talk to you through the monitor. And I'm pretty sure like anybody that's like watches a podcast is always like, why the fuck is this guy always looking like over there? Like what the fuck is on that corner that he's always looking at? There's actually a monitor over there that can actually see who's in frame, who's not in frame. We can like look
And
at
a
each
gang
other.
of strippers.
Yeah. Gang of
Gang of strippers.
Yeah.
Dude, just
Wait,
fucking
wait, hold on.
dog ass strippers just fucking
Like-
throwing gang signs.
Like literal gang of strippers.
Yeah.
Do you have like red and blue thongs on?
yeah.
What kind of weapons does this gang have?
Like at least
talking like
nunchucks and like
baseball
throwing
bats and-
stars.
At least
Probably dagger size.
Size?
Shit
Got
that
a bunch of Molinas
that's
around?
what they're called, right?
Teenage Mutant Gangster
Yeah,
Strippers.
yeah.
Teenage Mutant Gangster Strippers.
Be hard
Stripper
as
power.
fuck.
Fucking-
Yo, my dad used to tell me stories about back in the day. That like they'd be like in Texas and like it was just fucking Mexico and shit, just Mexico fucking shit down that way. They'd be out like at a dance and like some rival people would show up and like my dad's like this fucking tall. And, like
Yeah.
the dude's like non intimidating
He's
at
big.
all. But
Fit them in your pocket.
yeah, pretty much all the
Looks
people.
like Super Mario, dog.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, all the people we ran with, like, they're just some big motherfuckers, and like they always got into some shit. So then my dad would be like, "Man, I had to fight these motherfuckers just because these guys I was with had to fight them." He's like, "I be getting dipsticks out of fucking cars and just fucking whipping people with that shit," and I'm just like, "What?"
So did you go into somebody's trunk? I mean, hood, got the dipstick out, or you already had it
Pop
with
their
you?
hood,
Yeah,
got
dude,
the
like-
dipstick.
And like he said, that the
It sounds like it takes a lot of time to do it.
Sounds like the fight would be over by then.
Can you imagine there's a big ass brawl happening in a bar and his dad's just out there popping hoods?
He's like, hold on.
He runs out. They're all like, the ring is all in his fingers and everything, and he just starts whipping. People walking around, legs looking like zebras.
Dude, that's where
Like,
that's where the character Wolverine came from.
Yeah.
Your dad in Mexico?
By
That's
Mr.
what I heard. I mean, that's
Salazar.
what he told me, man. I don't know.
Yeah, that's where it comes line.
What's
Kids.
Wolverine is what, Marvel? So that's Stan Lee.
Only boys.
Oh,
The plot thickens.
The plot thickens.
Wow, dude.
Hey, my dad.
Stan Lee was there. Was like, this guy should be a superhero. He's gonna
Son,
be the Wolverine.
You ever held a dipstick, son?
Dude, I remember there was used to be like a Stan Lee used to have a show on Spike that was like it was like the real world, but it was people that wanted to be superheroes. You ever seen that shit?
No, I haven't. but
That
I
shit
feel
was
like I need to.
horrible. It was a horrible show. It's basically like people like were auditioning to like be superheroes, to be the next like Marvel superhero.
Oh.
So they like all lived in a house together and had to like
I've never seen it.
yeah.
Why
show
do you
their
have to live in a
powers.
house to do that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why do you
Because,
like
because it was probably early 2000s.
Yeah, so everything was like
everything was a reality show?
Yeah, everything was a reality show. Yeah, and it was on Spike TV. You remember Spike TV, dude?
Yes, dude.
Everything was hella manly,
Oh my
dude.
God.
You like pussy? Watch Spike TV.
You want your dick to be bigger? Get on Spike TV.
It doesn't work. I watch
Spike
it every
TV.
day.
They had a show on there called Mansers, where like they would just answer men's questions.
Yeah,
dude.
that shit was funny as fuck.
Yeah, what country do women give the best blowjobs? Yeah. Well, we flew all over the world, so you don't have to find out. It's like, what?
It's like we asked this one guy that's a doctor, maybe.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
fucking gave us these answers.
It's like, well, blowjobs started in France, so you would think French people give the best blowjobs, but actually they don't. It's actually Japanese women.
Oh my gosh.
It's like just
There's
the
no
most
way that's
random
true.
thing.
There's no way Japanese women do that.
You don't think so?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, now
never
we gotta
been with
get to
one,
bottom
but-
of this.
Huh?
We got to get to the bottom of this.
Wow.
Like, who do you think?
Yo, how
Alexa.
Hey Siri, who get the best blowjobs?
Well, in your contacts, it says this girl, blah, blah, blah. gives the best
In
blowjob.
contact, it says Jim. Like, you good? Yo, you good? You good?
Calling Sarah. Yeah.
Oh, no. Dude, you guys ever been axe throwing, dude?
No.
I've done it once. Yeah.
Really?
All right, well, watch this episode. Fuck, watch this commercial.
What's this commercial, dude?
So
Go to Big Zax.
Oh, hey, coming from the StanleyOni Boyz here. Ever want to throw some axes? Do you live in the Northwest Georgia area? Well, right here in Don, Georgia, we have big axe throwing. At Big Zax, you can bring all your family and friends and throw axes. You can even play Jenga like my boy Don right here.
Hey, Don from StanleyOni Boyz. Here at Big Zax, we're better known, better and friendly. Nothing like having a couple beers, throwing a couple axes with your friends. Isn't that right, Griffin? Oh, hey, it's Griffin.
And when you get your first bullseye here at Big Zax, you get Vikinged up, and you get a picture, go on the wall.
And we also have seasonal leagues where people can come out and participate in an 8-week league event for a chance to win some medals and medallions.
So make sure you come check them out at 825 Chattanooga Avenue.
We're just not a business, we're a family. Axe on!
So, Cam, you were just saying that fucking our vlogs was good.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah.
That sounds like you're faking it. hey, you were saying.
I swear, yo.
You were telling us how good we were.
It was just something weird like that.
I would really love to hear about the excellent quality of their vlogs. Please continue.
Yeah, but I mean, he was saying that.
No, it was great. If you haven't watched it yet, the Beast Mode vlog on the StanleyOni Boyz channel is very well done.
we're not making him say that either. He said
No.
No,
free
this
will.
is genuine. I actually sat there and watched it and enjoyed the whole thing. And
Thank you, man.
Yeah, it was a really good time.
Yeah, nah, just quick, man. 12 hours editing. I don't know. I hate doing things in parts, dude.
Yeah, no,
I'd
I
rather
get that.
just sit there and just like knock it all out. Even if it's like 4 o'clock in the morning, I can't keep my eyes open. I'm like, I'll just fucking knock it out.
That's been the hardest part for me is like I'll try and record my shit on the weekend, and then after I get off work, do like 2 hours here and there.
Yeah.
And it's just like once you're in and you're like got the headphones on and you're in the zone.
Yeah.
You don't want to get out.
That's the thing about me. I don't have a job, so I don't have to worry about
Oh,
that.
hell yeah.
I'm looking though. I'm looking. If anybody's hiring, let me know, guys.
That's not true. I've sent you so many. Like now, everywhere's hiring.
We
dog.
have a group chat specifically just to say
Yeah.
now hiring jobs.
It's called
for Kelvin.
Places Hiring for Kelvin.
Like a weekly intervention. You walk in.
Dude, I heard the fucking someone. I don't know how true this is, but someone in Rome or someone said that a McDonald's in Rome was paying like $20 or something.
No, it's $30.
$30.
They posted up on their little like sign outside.
Because people are still collecting like mad unemployment.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to work because
like they're so understaffed. They had to close like so many days because
Yeah.
they didn't have enough people to work. And they're like, fuck it, hiring $30 an hour. Which I mean, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't last that long.
which is
until, like,
good.
they
Which
got
if,
forced back.
it kind of like seems like every fucking McDonald's fucking employee should just quit just to get a fuck ton of money.
Yeah, I mean
that just shows how much they could pay them, but they don't pay them.
Right.
Oh,
And
yeah,
people
absolutely.
are sick of just working these terrible jobs for no money, man.
Yeah.
It really is. People say, "Oh, people don't want to work." I think it's people are slowly realizing like this isn't worth it. Yeah, like, it's too much. Fast food jobs are trash, man.
Oh,
I've had
they're
'em.
yeah.
It's the worst.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody's got to do it, yeah, but like,
And now there's so much access to doing like whatever the fuck you want to do, man.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, OnlyFans.
Well, I heard they banned. They
were
banned the
gonna.
nudity.
they were gonna.
They rolled that shit back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why?
they
How'd that
better,
work?
dude.
Yeah.
I mean, who else?
Just kidding.
Because everybody was like, "What's going on?"
That's the only point of it, right?
Yeah, what else
I
are you
mean,
gonna do? What else am I gonna pay fucking Jessica to do, dude? Oh fuck, dude.
Yo, what are we gonna do with a gang of strippers back
Yeah, I'm fucking watching fucking do the alphabet backwards and shit, dude.
Wait, I think
Taking my back.
I mean, they had to realize that as soon as they stopped, somebody else was going to do the exact same
Oh,
thing
yeah.
and just get the money. So it's a real boneheaded move to just be like, we don't want all this money. We'd rather somebody else make this money.
So it was OnlyFans that said that. I'm like, no more sexual. But then as soon as all of that happened, they're like, no, that'd be a
it was some
stupid
kind of like
idea.
law or some shit that was trying to come about that you can't like.
No, it was their board of directors,
Yeah.
their investors were like, oh, when they initially set out to do OnlyFans, the objective was to create a place for like trainers and anybody. They wanted to be like Fiverr, but like high end Fiverr, if you know what Fiverr is.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the where you could get people to
Pay
edit
somebody to
stuff
Just getting
or
a lot of people
whatever.
give you high fives.
Yeah.
And for
No,
like, content
no.
creators to have like a Fiverr meets Patreon,
Yeah,
kind of.
because Patreon doesn't really have any competition, really.
Yeah.
And
Patreon's a
What?
superhero.
Yeah.
No, Patreon. It's a
Oh,
tequila.
no.
It's tequila you
Oh,
drink. Oh, sorry.
No, but and then so all of these females, or I guess everybody really, because there's dudes doing it too.
I'm
They're
on
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Hey, bro, look at my butthole. It's like, oh, here's $5.
Now we have a crazy idea, but
Yeah.
we should probably stop saying it
It's
because
still somebody might steal it. But
it's still in the works.
Out of the wraps, bro.
We're trying to get a patent pending right now.
But I wonder about.
We're gonna
the
go
whole-
on Shark Tank. This is a picture of an asshole. What do you like? Okay, so this is our idea.
Okay, you
I'm
gotta
intrigued.
explain it's reverse OnlyFans.
All right. Well, I feel like we should pitch it like Shark Tank now.
All right.
All right.
You guys are the
Everybody has to steal
sharks.
their nudes?
Yeah, you guys are the sharks.
Okay.
Okay.
all right.
We're
the
the ones
SOB.
pitching.
All right, should I start it off?
Go for
Yeah,
it.
go
All
ahead.
right. So what have you got for me today?
Hey Sharks, we're the StanleyOni Boyz, and
Okay.
we're here to seek 15% in our company, Reverse OnlyFans.
Have you ever received an unsolicited pic of an asshole or a penis?
Only once. Yeah, once or twice.
Well, it would suck to receive that every single day, right?
Yeah. It would
Unless
be very inconvenient.
you pay 1 monthly fee for that 1 month only, and you will not receive those pictures anymore.
Otherwise, you will receive pictures of our assholes every day.
Wait, there's a threat involved?
Yeah.
Extortion at this point.
So this
Blackmail.
this product is basically for anybody that wants to get at their friends or anything like that. You contact us
This
for $20
okay.
for $20 a month. We'll send your friend pictures of our assholes every single day until your friend sends us $20,
To stop it.
and then
for
we
that
stop
month.
it for that month.
this is the exact definition of what's called ransomware and cybersecurity, where you're literally like, oh, you don't want to stop seeing these buttholes, huh? Well, give me $20.
Are you in or what, sharks?
Yeah.
Are you invested or what?
Listen, it's a brave idea. I think you're showing a lot of promise and enthusiasm, but look, I can't. I'll do it with 90%.
We're in.
I want 90%, and I'll give you $1,000.
We'll take it.
We're in.
Perfect, perfect.
We're in. Fucking
Welcome to the family. Hell yeah, dude. So that's it. That's our plan for reverse OnlyFans, dude.
All right.
It's good.
But so you're saying their board of directors try to like shut it down, and then they.
So the board actually was like, "Yo, we didn't sign up to basically be Pornhub 2." And they tried to stop them from using. Also, there is some. You were right. There is some like logistical shit as far as adult entertainment goes, because they ride a thin line where it's basically digital prostitution.
Yeah.
And there's not really a precedent set for that. So rather than having to pay all those legal fees, the board was like, "Yeah, fuck this. We're out, and we'll let it be somebody else's problem." But what I wonder is if it was like just a big publicity stunt, because they rolled it back like a week later. And everybody was fucking talking about OnlyFans.
Damn. That made people were like, fucking maybe like, fuck, I was thinking about starting my OnlyFans, might as well start it now. Because they just lifted the ban. I'm like, who knows, maybe he's gonna get banned. So then they finally jumped into the
that bad baddie chick, dude, she made $1 million on her first. Yeah, dude.
I mean, it's lucrative shit if you can get a following. The problem is, like, it's gonna sound bad. We're kind of drowning in bitches now.
Oh no, absolutely, dog.
Drip down, dog.
I mean, like,
Drip down and
bro, I mean,
dog.
you know, there's a million porn sites out
Especially
there.
this guy,
It's
dude.
all free.
That guy's dripped in bitches, dude.
I think you got one coming out of your pants pocket.
Let me
Get them bitches out of there,
This
dog.
whole ass fucking girl comes out.
Bro, but like, literally, I posted a TikTok. I remember like not too long ago, and I was like, because I don't know, I feel so douchebaggy posting TikToks. So every time I post one, I'll share it on my Instagram, and I'll be like, all right, I got another TikTok going. I'm about to become famous, guys. So go follow me. And then I put like, and I remember on one of them, I put like OnlyFans is next. And some girl hit me up, dude, and she was like, you should think about it. I make like $1,000 off OnlyFans, like a fucking week, dude. That's not bad.
No, we're actually trying to find.
That's a full-time
girl
job. $1,000 a week.
that has the OnlyFans to get her on the podcast.
Dude, we could probably get her on, dude.
Book it, dog. Tell her.
Yeah,
I know somebody too, but maybe.
Yeah.
because I heard there's a couple like local girls here.
Oh yeah, there's a few.
Oh,
there's a few.
I've seen some shamelessly like scrolling through like Snapchat or Instagram because I just follow them on social media because I just thought they were normal citizens. You know?
You thought they were normies.
But yeah, but
Lo
then
and
they
behold.
you know, like them covering like their nipples or whatever. I'm like, oh, OnlyFans, link in bio and that. I'm like literally link in their Instagram bio.
Yeah.
You know, and then like recent picture with them and their fucking kids. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
You know,
it's a
working-
crazy one out there, man.
yeah, yeah.
I kind of like that. That's normal now. Like, I gotta be real. Like, it's stupid that we're like, oh no, it's so bad. Like looking at it on the
Right.
side, let's
Yeah.
just own that.
That's
shit,
good.
man.
That's good though. You're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
it's
Fuck
so bad, but like,
empowerment, dude.
but it's weird. Like it's not maybe not bad, but you gotta admit that's kind of weird.
Nah, it's
right?
cool as fuck. Imagine you go
like-
go get groceries. You can fucking see the cashier butt naked on your phone as soon as you leave the store. That's awesome, dude.
Isn't that what we've all wanted for fucking forever?
I wonder what that person looks like naked.
There you go.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I fucking thought that as soon as I saw you.
That I don't disagree with, but having that like no distinction when the social profiles where it's like there's no separate OnlyFans page and there's no separate like just them drinking their pumpkin spice latte and picking apples with their kids. It's like there's no the two separate worlds.
Yeah, but you gotta sell your product, bro. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
we've
Yeah.
had this conversation before. Our personal social media accounts have basically become marketing firms.
Yeah,
And
mine
they're
for
just doing
sure.
the same shit.
Yeah,
It's just more explicit.
dude. If I had pussy, I'd be selling it, dude. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. Best thing God would do was not give me a pussy.
when Stacy OnlyFans, her grandma was trying to look at pictures of her like grandkid.
Man, fuck grandma.
And then scroll through.
Tell him in the camera, dude. Fuck grandma. God, Cameron's been here for fucking 40 minutes. He's already saying fuck people on camera, dude.
He's a fucking
Man, I guess
elderly woman.
this is a losing fight. But
It's a water. We actually.
We just
switched
got
it
a
up for
mini
vodka.
fridge, dog. We got a mini fridge. Don't give a shit in
I
here,
think
dude.
grandma should get an OnlyFans too. She probably get some people too, man.
People, I would love some. I'm into the guilt shit, dog. Not only like a good-looking grandma, I mean like a grandmother-looking grandmother, dog.
you
Give me
talking
some
about,
shit like that.
with a plate of cookies and some
Bro,
curlers in her hair and everything.
Like a saggy.
Got the
Bro, I said,
Got the
bro. Give me
nightgown,
something
bro.
different.
Trying to get some milk and cookies with grandma over here.
I'll tell you what, dude. When I watch porn and it's way too produced, bro, I don't like that shit, dude. I'm like, get out of here, dude. I don't like this shit,
Nah,
dude.
it's gotta be like from a fucking closet.
You want fucking Polish taxi driver picks up redhead from the side of the street.
I actually seen that one time.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. That's a one that was like it was, and you could tell like this shit had to be fucking real. And it was like this fucking dude is like fucking this girl, and like this random chick just like opens the door, and she's like, where's my straightener or some shit like that. She's like, we're literally in the middle of something. And she's like, why are you standing there? You want to just join? And I'm like, that's the coolest fucking sister ever, dude. God, whoa.
I gotta get out of here, bro.
I think it was her sister. I don't know what it was,
What
dude.
I walk into, bro.
But I mean, she was fucking her boyfriend, and her like the chick that was getting fucked, her sister walked.
Oh, okay.
I guess her sister or somebody that she knew like walked in.
It wasn't his sister.
No, it wasn't his sister. It wasn't his sister. No.
That's still weird.
Nah. Yeah,
it's more weirder that it was the guy's
you
sister.
want to fuck two sisters, dude?
No,
they were down.
Well, no, yeah, but I mean, for her on her side, that's
Oh no,
weird.
it's weird for them for sure, but for you, why the fuck do you care?
I don't know, man. I ain't into that incest shit, but yeah.
I don't know, dude.
Well, no, I mean, is that
lizard brain kicks in? You don't care.
is that wrong? You okay? Two sisters want to have sex with you.
That's not wrong.
I mean, not
It's
from
wrong for
you
them.
on your side,
For
right?
them, like
They
for them
go
it's
to hell
wrong,
for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I mean, as long as they're not, as long as they're not touching, though. If they're not touching, why does it matter?
I mean, they gonna touch. They ain't gonna.
Oh,
There's no way they gonna touch.
I'm having a threesome week. They touching.
Whether they want to or not.
What do you have a threesome with? What do you fuck a chick with your brother?
No, fuck no, dog. That's weird.
Me and my brother fuck the same girl, but not at the same time.
Not at the same time. Not at the same
Not at
time.
the same time.
No, I
But
think it was at the same
honestly,
time.
I don't know. I don't feel like it's. I don't know. I don't think it's
You would fuck a threesome. You and your brother
and some girl. Why not? I don't know.
All right,
Dude.
let's picture. Let's put a picture out here for you.
Yeah.
You and Elvis.
Okay.
Elvis
You
is
and
married.
Elvis.
Elvis is
butt ass
married.
naked. Both of y'all.
If we
Same
were like,
room.
we were like, not now, but if we were like mad young, like horny, fucking like 16, 17-year-olds, I feel like probably. If it was like some little whore on like in the block that wanted it, why not, dude? Make her fucking dreams come true, dude. It's fucking Disney World, dude. It's like fucking Disney World, dude. Dude, when I was 16, 17, I was horny as fuck. They would have done anything, dude.
No, that's true. That's true.
Man,
Yeah.
we got into some real caveman shit right
Hell
here.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's what it is. Dude.
So
We got a mini fridge.
Would you?
I feel like this mini fridge has been a bad influence on the StanleyOni
Yo,
Boyz.
there's only two ways to differentiate. What's the name?
What?
Differentiate.
If you want to fuck
Differentiate?
differentiate, thank you,
Yeah,
thank you.
The
Cam.
StanleyOni Boyz.
The fridge.
Pre-fridge StanleyOni Boyz. Post-fridge. Y'all ain't ready for this post-fridge StanleyOni Boyz shit, dog.
The fridge done dropped and changed the game, y'all. It ain't the same, bro.
Yeah,
Watch
ain't
out.
ready. Shit just got
Yo,
heated.
also
Got
too,
chills,
our
bro.
reverse OnlyFans got accepted by Shark Tank too.
90%.
90%.
90%.
And he said he's gonna give us $1,000, so
Yeah.
we're in there, dog.
90% a grand.
Hell
So
yeah,
you
man.
guys would fuck two sisters or not, dog?
Well, I'm married, so that's,
Well, I mean,
No,
obviously,
you
you
weren't
know,
married.
if you
We're
weren't
talking
married,
hypothetical.
Pre-married.
we know your wife knows you love her, your kids.
Hot ass sisters. You want to fuck them?
I mean, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not like I was never like a horn dog kind of guy, you know. I like
Yeah.
women, but like the
Just
whole
like a normal person.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you would pass up on a threesome?
Let me ask you this: at what point do you find out they're sisters? Do you know going in?
Yeah, no, you go.
It's just
you
like,
know
hey
the rest.
sister, join in.
Something to be set, and you're just like,
Yeah, no, they're like, oh, me and my
"Oh, by the
sister,
way."
me and my sister gonna be alone tonight. You
pull
should
up.
come fuck us.
I
Okay,
mean, honestly, it sounds like their problem.
yeah.
It is. It is.
100%.
I feel like if I ever got that text as a 17-year-old kid,
Dude, you
I
not
would-
wear yellow vans like that and not fuck sisters.
That's
No
facts.
way, dude.
It
Yo,
would
man,
be somebody-
especially with the
You know,
matching
if you
glasses
want to lie
and
to
the
the
shirt.
audience, you can lie, but you can't lie to me, man. There's no way.
Yeah. Wearing yellow bands, you're talking to him.
Not you. Nah, hell
No, your
no.
outfit, dude.
Like, nah.
All right, so we had a segment last time about the freshest kicks, but I'm gonna say you're the freshest outfit we've had so far.
Nice.
Man, I got the glasses and the
And
shirt.
the shirt,
matching.
dude. Hard.
We never had nobody like
Roll
that.
up shit, man. Come on now.
No, you look great, dude.
Sorry, Don's shirt and his shoes match too, but it's alright, dude. You don't gotta check.
Nah, I
his boy,
mean, whatever.
Yeah,
I've
but
been
like-
wearing the same shirt for like the past 3 episodes, dog. I have.
And I'm just being a douchebag wearing my own face on my shirt.
Hell yeah.
Hey, be your biggest fan.
Yeah, live your brand, bro.
Hell yeah. Start an OnlyFans, dog.
Fuck,
Fuck
I'm gonna do it right now. Fuck.
Look, as 90% stakeholder in
George just posted this picture of him coming out the shower with his wet hair doing this.
As a 90% stakeholder in reverse OnlyFans, I will have to object to this outside venture. You're fraternizing with the competition, sir. I'm just gonna have to.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, man. Stop touching the competition inappropriately.
I'm
dude.
sorry.
I don't know what fraternizing is, dude.
Hell yeah. Because we're like a frat committee, and like 2 frat committees come together.
I thought it was that shit fucking Bill Cosby went to jail for, dog.
Fraternizing with his crew. If only that were his accusations, it would have been a
He's
very
out of
different
jail
story.
now,
He
dude.
is out of jail.
Yeah.
He's out, dude.
I heard one of the hardest Bill Cosby was like, "Yo, if they sleeping on you, fuck them." Bill Cosby.
God, dude.
He said that.
Hold on, is that a metaphor? Or,
Hey, take it how you want it, player.
I mean, you wake up and somebody's sleeping on you. Like that's
If they're
there's some implications.
if they're sleeping on you,
There's some implications. You wake up somebody on you already.
you know say
I
You
know.
know what I'm saying?
I used to always see this quote by fucking
Abraham Lincoln.
no Jeff Bezos that was like, I used to sell books and now I sell whatever the fuck I want. Right? And I used to always talk about that shit. Turns out he never said that shit, dude.
No, but that's true.
That was just a bullshit fucking Instagram quote.
Yo, so if Bill Cosby had like a comedy show, would you buy a ticket to go to it?
No, he's old, man. He can't deliver comedy for nothing.
I don't know, maybe.
If he was like 20 years younger, maybe.
Free tickets, you want to go?
If it was free tickets, I'd go see Bill Cosby.
Do a lot of shit for free though.
See some geriatric comedian. It's like
Geriatric comedian.
You know what the problem is with how they make rupees these days?
No, I like if someone gave me a ticket for like an artist that I don't really listen to, I'd go if it was free, you know.
Oh, yeah,
like you said, comedian. Like he was saying, comedian. I would do that shit for free.
Yeah.
I almost went to a Trump rally for free when he was over here.
I wouldn't like rearrange my schedule to go see a Bill Cosby concert or anything, but if I was already free, like why not?
Yeah.
Well, but that's the thing, dog. When are you ever really free?
As a black man in America, I have to ask myself that question every day.
God damn. Let's go. And half black, half white.
Yeah. Full-blooded American, but yeah.
Full blood.
Hell yeah.
And Cam, full white, half black.
Oh yeah, I'm white as fuck.
Hey, tell him black from the waist down, though. Tell him, dog. Tell him.
No, don't. Come on.
Man, that's why he had to put the big black bar when he was just showing his dick.
It was literally like a third of the screen.
when I told you I was too distracted, what did you think I meant? Like,
What if he just like put the bar just in his crotch area, like just like this last
Animate the fucking thing.
Yeah. Every time you move, the black bar moves a little bit.
Surprised you didn't say. I'm like, no. I'm Italian, Romanian, blah blah blah. But I'm like, yeah, you're just white, you know.
mean, if you want to get into the nitty gritty, like I'm 7/8 French, 1/8 Italian.
Hell yeah.
French.
7/8.
Yeah,
I
Asian
can
French.
see that. I can see a little French in you, dog.
7/8. What the fuck even is 7/8, dude?
That's
What does that fraction look like, dude?
It's like just a 7 over an 8.
it's
We have a pie chart right here. Like, what is?
I had to do one of those family tree things for school one time, and I learned that all of my parents, grandparents, 7 of them were French, and there was 1 full-blooded Italian person.
Someone was fucking out the family.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they weren't fucking in the family. They weren't fucking.
I mean, that's better than
alternatives, right?
Well, back then, dude, people lived in the same fucking village, so they had to like kind of fuck each other, dude. There was
Like
no
second
other-
cousins at least.
Yeah.
A village of 400 people. I mean, there's gonna be some cousin fucking going on in there somewhere. Whether you,
Dude, we've talked about incest.
Yeah.
3 episodes in a row.
3 episodes?
At first, we talked about 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying for like a solid like 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Now we're just talking about fucking relatives for 3 weeks now.
what is this? The Game of Thrones podcast
That's
over
why.
here? Like,
That's why in the Bible says everybody's brothers and sisters because they're all fucking related.
Yeah, we started with 2 people on Earth, then technically everybody's related, bro.
Yeah.
If you're into that kind of stuff, though, dog.
So I mean, incest actually came in the Bible, so I guess incest is good.
Did it
The
say?
Bible says it.
You heard it here. StanleyOni Boyz said incest is good.
that's some logic right
You
there.
can quote us on that, dude.
No.
The Bible told me I could fuck my cousins.
Well, I mean,
Dude, isn't it crazy? Like, no, obviously we're joking, but in all seriousness, like,
are we, man?
Like the shit.
Are we joking?
No,
I don't know where we draw the line anymore, dog. I'm confused myself.
Is it
No,
obvious though?
it is.
It is obvious.
If somebody literally hits us up and they're like, "That's crazy that you guys are into incest," I'll be like, "Bitch, you do not know what the fucking joke is." But really, like, in all seriousness, like the shit that like the Bible's been like used to like make okay is like super fucked up. Like, throughout history, dude. It's wild, dog.
I mean, it's just willful and like misinterpretations and keeping people ignorant. Because for the longest time, the regular person couldn't read, so they had to rely on like the educated priests and just whatever they were saying. So people, I mean, they do it to this day, even to a smaller extent, just cherry picking bits of phrases and warping them
Yeah, like
away
the
from the true
vaccine.
meaning.
People are like, you shouldn't take the vaccine because in Promethean 1775 it says that thou that shalt take the vaccine shall die, or like some
said
random
that?
shit.
It said that.
Literally,
No.
not that exactly, but they were saying like literally in the Bible it says that you shouldn't get vaccinated or some shit like that.
Yeah, it's a whole big thing. People is using it, and for the reasons that it wasn't even intended to, just to get prove themselves right.
Yeah.
Well, it's written in the book, but that's a quote completely taken out of context and skewed. But nope, it's in the book. Okay.
Don't listen to the rest of the book either.
Right.
Just the part that matters right then and there.
Yeah. The part that pertains to them, that they could use it in an argument.
Right. So it's kind of that's why we need more critical thinking and education in schools.
Yeah. I went to the doctor's office 2 days ago because I thought I had like strep, but I don't. That's negative for it or whatever.
Oh yeah, gang, bless up, my boy. Negative.
Hey, we out here, we in here.
Let's go, praise God.
Go.
God's real.
But yeah, don't got COVID either. So.
Whoa! Get it.
Hey,
praise God.
Glory to God for giving us something.
But the nurse that checked like all my my blood pressure and all that joint. I have a tattoo of a gas mask on my arm up here. And she was like, "Oh, she's like, you predicted the pandemic, right?" And I was like, "Nah."
What a whore! What a stupid fucking whore!
Oh my God,
Jesus!
I was like, nah. I was like, this is my first tattoo when I was 21. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Whatever.
It's just like, no, you fucking retard. How the fuck would I? How the fuck would I even predict it? You're so fucking
man, why didn't you
dumb.
tell anybody, bro? You've had that on your arm since you were 21 years old. You could have let somebody know, bro.
Well, technically, he had it in his arm. He was showing it to everybody. It's our dumbass fault for not listening, dude.
You should have just rolled with it and told her you were a prophet.
But not
start predicting her future and fucking her whole day up.
Well, no, but she actually got me something else after that. So she was like,
HIV.
She's like, you listen to Tupac. And I was like, yeah,
Who was this fucking nurse?
And she's like,
dude, please don't ever go back to this hospital.
She's like,
the only hospital you ever go to now.
You got connections.
Yeah.
She's like, if you listen to Tupac closely and listen to his lyrics and his music, he predicted everything that's going on right now.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, word? She's like, yeah. She's like, and that's my husband too.
Oh.
I was like, Tupac? I was like, Tupac's your husband? She's like, nah, I'm married to some white man, but my actual husband tells me I should stop telling people I'm married to Tupac because they don't believe me. And I was like,
bro,
hell yeah.
You either got the best nurse in the world or one who's just so tired of being like overworked due to the pandemic that she's lost her mind.
I don't know, man. It was a ghetto ass.
Yeah, it was a walk-in clinic, right?
Yeah. Preventative care, all the good stuff. Yeah.
Oh, you may have got the same one I got because when I went in, I think we were like 2 or 3 months into the pandemic, and I went to go get a COVID test, and she was like, "Yeah, this mask is fucking stupid. It's probably just your sinuses or whatever the government's putting in the pollen."
Hell yeah.
Whatever the government's putting in the pollen.
I was like, "Oh my God, where am I?"
Wow. Yeah, I'm just.
Medical professional told him that the government was putting things in the pollen to get him sick.
Yeah, no, but it was funny because I was telling him, I was telling Kelvin and Adon that there's a big ass signs like no gang affiliated people came in there, but I was just joking about it. But they did have no firearms, and the front door did have like a little cage on it, so like it kind of seemed like it got robbed a couple times.
Yeah, you should have seen the signs, dude.
Damn, that's nice people, man.
No firearms, no dipsticks.
No dipsticks.
You guys ever been to Popeyes, dude?
Oh yeah.
Fuck that place. Dude.
What? No, Popeyes great food.
Dude, the food is great. The people that work there, dude, I feel like Popeyes hires people and they're like how much a shitty human being they are, dude. And they just like put them on the fucking line. They go work.
What about that one famous porno they did? Based off
what about her?
Popeyes?
Was she shitty?
Yeah, was she shitty, motherfucker?
Man, she gave great service.
Yeah, like you ain't whack your meat to that.
Which porno?
I don't know, Jada Fox, Jada something.
It was a Popeyes worker and they fucked in a Popeyes.
No, I never seen this,
but
like,
I will look it
up.
Like, hey, I'm here to order a chicken sandwich. She's like, we had a chicken sandwich, but you can have this ass. And he was like, all right, I'm in there.
I guess. I mean, I'm hungry, but whatever.
Wanted, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he fucked her on the line.
It's
Yeah.
like, we're actually out of chicken sandwich. Would some ass be okay?
With some ass. We could have sex in the back if you want. I'll fucking guess. I got
With your
20
girl
minutes.
shit? Babe, that's all they have. That's all they have.
I'm hungry. I gotta go.
That's all they got, dude. What the fuck?
Do you want some, babe? Like,
Yeah.
we can split a meal.
I can go back.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they try to make your life difficult every time you go there, dude.
Yeah, it's like the interview process is like, and where do you see yourself in 5 years? Prison? Okay, you're hired.
yeah. They're like, I don't give a fuck. It's like, you're hired.
5 years. Fucking. Probably gonna be alive by then. Here's a badge. Here's a gun and badge. What this? Sir, this is Popeyes. What do I?
Hey, if the customers talk back to you,
Yeah.
shoot them.
You know what it is.
Hell yeah, man.
I feel like this podcast has been off the rails, dog. We haven't even talked about life and games once. I don't think.
That's okay. We talked about it a little bit.
We talked about life.
Yeah,
we
man.
talk about games.
Talk about games. Talk about
Plug your shit, dude.
Educate us on games, man.
Sure. So, for me, if you ever want to see some gameplay, it's twitch.tv/sodapizzle.
Be in the description.
Be in the description. I got a YouTube channel, youtube.com/sodagames_FTW. That's for the win. You can find Cameron.
Yeah, if you want to find me, it's either YouTube search Awesome Muffin or youtube.com/awesomemuffin_.
Hell yeah.
Because some motherfucker out there already had Awesome Muffin. It drives me nuts. Because you guys know you have to have like 100 subscribers to get that custom URL. But yet, when I go to the website or type it in myself, he has like no subscribers. It's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like some dude on
No videos,
Some dude on Instagram has Kelvin. He hasn't posted since like 2016, dude.
I bet that one time he tagged in our group chat.
Yeah,
Tagged
he tagged
Kelvin.
Kelvin, yeah.
It was an Asian guy.
Yeah.
I'm like, Kelvin, this isn't you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
But yeah, 3 things you guys are thankful for. Hit us.
Cam, you can go first.
That I'm thankful for?
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Well, I'm still healthy. That's good.
Boom.
that is good, man. A lot of people overlook that.
I've been in a relationship for almost 5 years now. Very happy.
Shout out Becky.
Congrats.
What's her name? What's her own name?
What's her real name?
Her name's Jordan.
Shout out Jordan.
23.
2-3, baby.
And
It's a reference to Michael Jordan.
I mean, it's going to be a little sappy, but I'm thankful that we started this endeavor because it really set me on the path where I could learn all this shit. And it's been really fucking fun.
It's great.
What about you, buddy?
Yeah, so 3 things I'm thankful for. Of course, first and foremost, my family. Jennifer and Melody, wife and daughter, thankful for them. They've been just the best people. Like, Jennifer's so supportive of me doing all this crazy stuff, long hours, basically never being home.
Hell
and
yeah.
she, like, doesn't complain or anything, and it's fantastic. Thankful for my job. You know, a lot of people aren't, but you know, I try to remind myself that every day that there's people out there that would kill to have a steady paying job just so they can keep themselves, you know, afloat. I'm thankful to have that, and I'm thankful to just really have the opportunity, enough free time, and not to have enough to worry about to where I can spend time off work creating something and, you know,
Hanging out with the boys, man.
Making videos. You know, it's great. You know, we have a lot of people have really blessed lives, and I think a little gratitude can go a long way in just making your day feel a lot better. Your life, really.
It's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right. And the biggest thing that we're thankful for is our mini fridge.
We got a fucking mini fridge, you fucking cunts.
Oh, actually, can I change my first answer?
Is there anything else you guys want to say before we cut this out? Talk about?
Well, oh no, I don't want to bring that up yet.
9/11 was.
What is it? What is it?
No, remember what we were talking about?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, vaguely, because we kind of we kind of talked about it on the other day at the studio here. Yeah, bring it up, dog.
So yeah,
we're just kind of put it in the air.
There's a lot of good talent here in Dalton with you guys, StanleyOni Boyz making the podcast. You know, me and Cameron with Awesome Muffin and my channel, Eek to Freak with his music.
Calvin
just a
with his
lot of
music.
good. I mean, shout out Talking Hogs with their podcast.
Oh yeah,
A lot of good artists, and we feel like there's such a good community of creators here in Dalton, and we don't, as much as we should, we need to be, you know, out there more with each other, and you know, we want the community to know who we are. So maybe like having a community day where we all just get together and show, you know, the Dalton, you know, area community what we're all about and who's out here. Because people
like
people
a
don't
good
know.
old rally, like back in the day.
Right.
I don't like the word rally, but I don't like the word rally. I'm thinking just, you know, more like a festival maybe.
I can only half attend the rally.
Yeah,
other half will have to go in. Like, I walk around like this, like.
It's like, yo, Carl, why you standing up for me? You're like, no, only halfway. I'm only halfway.
This is all that I'm allowed. You don't trust me. You don't want the other half.
No, but like a little, like a little festival thing, you know. I don't know, food, drinks, and of course us, entertainment, or anybody else, you know, like a pop-up shop type thing maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's something hopefully
planning on.
I don't know, you know, something we really got to sit down and talk about, man.
For sure. But, you know, I think it could do a lot of good. It just have fun with the community, you know, let people know who we are. Then every day, even today, I got here at the studio. I'm always like seeing somebody that's local doing something, hearing some music and thinking, who's that? Oh, they're from Dalton? Like, why don't I know these people? Like, a lot of good stuff happening here. And the more we work and collaborate together and just kind of at least exist in the same spot for a couple hours every now and again, do a lot of good for everybody.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Nothing better, especially in your own community, dog.
Yeah.
Place you call home.
That's
all right. Thank you guys so much for coming on. All of their ads, everything will be in the description. As always, baby, it's the StanleyOni Boyz. Thank you.
A correr los SOB, dime G, le pasé por lado y no lo vi, no lo quiero ni un chin, ni en el de San Valentín.